time check, and it's time to start a recap. So I'll start a summary right now. And so we started from the euro dollar here, and we actually witnessed today, after being an important level that tells us that participation from long is gone, we are seeing this market correcting. Huge move higher. It's probably that on the 4-hour time frames, this market is going to move in extension. We identify a level that's 110.50, and if that level trades, we could actually see this market moving down, continuing its move down. Now, some people believe the story of the 3 banks in Japan, believe that this market has reached a relative bottom here, and actually now will start moving higher. But just just for fun here, because I really don't follow this kind of formation. And indeed, I believe that markets, I believe that participation of algos on the market can explain also the traditional pattern. But here we are forming a head and shoulder if you look at it, and that 110.50 would actually be the right shoulder of this formation. So we should be very, very careful there, and there is a possibility for this market to get into that level and then first and second target to lows. In the meantime, I'm seeing a question here. Can happen that SP reaches target while Japanese yen hits the level you have mentioned here. Just my thinking, not in that space, Pedro. It's going to take 1 or 2 days for the SP 500 to get into 2003, and that time will not be enough, I believe, for the US dollar Japanese yen to get higher into the closer level, the 116.30. So that's pure fantasy, I believe. Of course, anything can happen in the market. We can get 2 huge days in the US dollar Japanese yen, and that changes everything. But at the current pace and the way the US dollar Japanese yen is behaving, I don't think that's the case. Okay. Then we reviewed the New Zealand dollar US dollar, and that gave once again our proof that if you make assumption on the market, you're going to be the loser. The market never loses. You're going to be the loser. And we show that this market that participated in 65 giving a free trade, it shows that you have to leave time to the market to develop. In fact, we mentioned at the beginning of the week and last week that 80% of your gains will come from the 20% of your trades, and this one was one of those 20% that can give you 19 reward to risk. That's what we calculated as the reward to risk if you took a trade and you timed it on the 1 minute here. So these are the kind of trades that you want to carry. We then moved into the Australian dollar US dollar that has continued its move higher, beautiful move here. And it went into the first target that we mentioned yesterday. This market is extended. It's extended also on the 4 hours. So we're going to see a continued move higher, I believe, into 0.74 before a correction. When that correction will come, there will be an opportunity for a continuation higher. Actually, I showed the continuation higher in Australian dollar, Japanese yen, but really, and we see it there as well, but really there is something similar also going on for this market. Okay, and there are 2 levels that we need to keep in mind. For now, I'll show this level here. If you come back on Sunday, and I will provide you also with the other levels, and those are very, very reliable levels if this market has to continue higher. And as I mentioned, then we spoke about the Australian dollar, Japanese yen. This market went to the first target. That's the potential to move higher into the second target. We also provided the 82.50 level area where we could see a retrace and a continuation higher. So this is a level to keep in mind. There is a lot of room for this market to move higher. Great opportunities there. And then we moved and to talk about very briefly about silver and gold. This market is strong, silver on top of the area of support, and the back of the bears was broken here, so there is good possibility for continuation higher. Gold relatively stronger, as we can see, is breaking higher after that consolidation top of support. SP 500 has moved only 7 points higher, but has continued its move higher into 2003. We're going to see that market there tomorrow or on Friday. We need 2 sessions to get there, no more than that. Okay, so that's going to happen, and then we're going to see how that market is going to behave and could give us an opportunity. A lot of people will see resistance here. That's not the reason why the market is going to move back. The reason it's going to move back because the guys here are taking profits. They don't care about this price here, at least in my opinion, in the way I look at the markets. And finally, we touched briefly on dollar index, and we justified the reason why the euro dollar has moved higher. Okay, and that's it for today. Before you go, let me remind you one important thing. There is going to be a time change next week. So don't forget the time change next week. And this is the information here. The daily FX Tokyo Open Live Room is going to change its time. It's going to start 1 hour before 7 p.m. for 45 minutes. And there are a number of reasons we decided to do that. And we want to have more time to be prepared and trade at 8. We want to allow people in Europe who are serious about trading as well to come in and participate with us, and we want to have also more interaction, and so don't forget that time change will start at 7 p.m. for 45 minutes from next Sunday, March the 6th. And so this is it. This is it for today. I hope this session was interesting. There are very good opportunities that I see moving forward here, and actually, stay tuned. There is a lot to see here, and a lot to trade. There are great opportunity coming on, and I think next week is going to be very, very interesting. I'm afraid you did not get correctly my question earlier on the EU when I say the wall halfway back support. Did not ask one of high to low short, but the possibility of having a support coming from lows. No, Pantelis, I didn't see that because I didn't answer that because I didn't see. I don't see the. I don't see that. So yeah, it's a lateral move. It can go to lows. So we will discuss this in a separate room. All right, so thanks a lot, everyone, and have a nice weekend. Thanks, Marvin, and to you as well. 1 hour was much better. Well, we could speak about the market for hours. And thank you very much, and I'll see you then on Sunday, and it's going to be very, very interesting. Sundays are always packed because there is a lot to review, and so have a great one, and enjoy your time, enjoy your weekend, and keep your mind off the market for a little bit, because that's also important to relax. It's been a very tiring week personally for me, and I wish all the best, and see you on Sunday, 7 p.m. EST. Have a great one. Bye bye now.